everybody. I hope you're all well and staying fit and mobile. So hopefully you'll enjoy this class. It's just a mixture of stretches and some abdominal moves, so I hope you enjoy it. So just listen to your bodies, make sure if you have any injuries that you're very careful, don't overdo it, don't feel any pain, but at the same time always challenge yourself. Okay, so we're going to start with your feet hip width apart, not hip width apart, in Pilates stance. So your heels are connected and then you're lifting up through the inner thighs up towards the pelvic floor. So really try and feel that connection as you draw your inner thighs together. Lift up into the pelvic floor and scoop your deep abdominals. Roll your shoulders back, press your arms down by your side, and your eye gaze is straight ahead. So you're lengthening through the crown of the head while feeling really nice and grounded through the floor into the feet. And you've got even weight from the front of your feet to the back. Okay, so stay nice and connected through the inner thighs. And then you're just going to fold your arms. So rest your hands on top of the upper arms and just push down into the arms. So really try to feel connected into the back of the ribs and down through the back of the shoulder blades. Okay, so just pressing gently, but you're not up here into your shoulders. So we're just going to take a nice deep breath in, wide into the back of the ribs. And then as you breathe out, just feel the rib cage closing and really scoop the deep abdominals, feel that connection as you breathe out. And again, deep breath in through your nose, wide into the back of the ribs, pressing down into the arms, and then just breathe out, funneling the ribs, scooping your center, and hold it here. So we're going to take a deep breath in, one more time, and breathe out, just engaging your center, navel to spine. Lovely. Okay, now reach the arms forwards. Okay, so we're going to take a deep breath in, raise the arms up, raise the heels. Come to parallel and then press the arms down, press the heels. Deep breath in this time, and then as you breathe out, you're going to raise the heels, raise the arms. Just make sure you're staying really lengthened through your spine. You haven't extended here. And then breathe in, press the heels, press the arms down. And again, breathing out, raise the heels, raise the arms. Get that balance, really scoop deep into your center, connect through the rib cage. And breathe in, come back down. 2 more times, deep breath in. Breathe out, lift the arms, lift the heels. And breathe in, press down the arms. And last time, breathe out. And breathing in, press the arms down. Leave the heels down, raise the arms. Deep breath in here and breathe out, nod your chin. Scoop tummy, roll down. Draw your center in, come back up and uncurl, stand back up nice and tall. And again, deep breath in. Breathe out, nod your chin, scoop tummy, roll down. Just bend your knees slightly, tap the floor. And then come back up and stand back up nice and tall. Deep breath in. Breathe out, reach over and down. Bend your knees this time, really touch the floor. Make sure your fingers stay on the floor, straighten the legs for a hamstring stretch. Bend the knees, draw your center in, up you come. Uncurling, lengthening back up through the legs. And one more time, deep breath in. Nod your chin, scoop tummy, breathing out as you roll down. Bend your knees, tap the floor, straighten the legs. Bend them, up you come, and stand back up, nice and tall. And then take the arms up, take hold of one side, and then just reach over, just a nice side stretch. And come back up, change hands, and just pull that over. So just try and keep your head in the middle of your frame. Don't just move the arms. One more time either side, change hands and just pulling over. And center, and last time, over. And center, good. And then circle the arms down to your side. And then take them up. This time as you roll down, circle the arms to your side, roll all the way down onto the mat. And then come into your 4-point kneeling position. So I'm just turning around. So you're in your 4-point kneeling position, nice and evenly weighted through both of your hands, lengthening up through the arms, shoulders are down, and you're lengthening out through your tailbone. So just find that nice tabletop position. Make sure you're not dipping in your waist like this. Really lift up through your center and get those shoulder blades down your back. So we're going to take a deep breath in here. Breathing out, tuck the tailbone under, tail to head as you come up into that cat stretch. And then lengthen the tailbone away, lift up the head into that extended position. And then you go up into your cat. Deep breath in here. breathing out, lengthening away, lifting up through the sternum is forward, and one more time, up, tail to head, lengthening away, lifting up into that extended spine position. Now come back to neutral, feet together, knees are apart, sit back onto your heels, and just walk your hands away just to feel that nice stretch down your spine before we get going. Okay, and then slowly uncurl, come back up, swing yourselves round to sitting, and then just lengthen your legs forward. So your legs are straight and connected, so connect through your inner thighs, arms are forward. So we're going to take a deep breath in here, going to breathe out, tuck the tailbone under, roll back into that half roll back. Okay, so from here you're going to open the arms out, you're going to close the arms, you're going to rotate that left arm round, reach it forward, rotate the other side, come back, stay here. Going to do one more of those. Deep breath in, breathe out, breathe in, rotate, breathe out, return, breathe in, rotate, breathe out, return, roll back up, flex your feet and stretch forwards. And restack, come back up. Okay, so this time we're going to add a flexion point with the feet as well, just to make it more exciting. Okay, so you're up tall, deep breath in, breathing out, scoop your tummy, roll back. Okay, now from here, you're going to open the arms, flex the feet. Close the arms, point the toes. Rotate left, reach forward, rotate right, keep pointing those toes, come back. Deep breath in, flex the feet, open the arms. You're still in that roll back position if you can. Close the arms, breathe out as you close the arms, point the toes. Deep breath in, pointing your toes, and rotate. Rotate the other way, and come back. One more set, flex. Deep breath in, breathe out, close. Breathe in, point, and rotate. Feel those abs are working. And last one, rotate. Come back up, and stretch forward, flex your feet, and stretch and reach forwards. Still connected through your inner thighs. Now roll all the way down onto your mats, all the way down. Keep your legs extended and together. So you're still connected through the inner thighs. And you're going to have your heels together and your toes are apart. So you're in your Pilates stance lying down. Okay, so just lengthening through the spine. Just make sure your shoulder blades feel nice and open. You're going to take a deep breath in, take the arms up to the ceiling, and breathe out. Just take them behind you, really connect through the rib cage, and then tuck your hands behind your head into your curl up position. Lovely, so keep scooping that center, deep breath in, breathing out, curl up, and breathe in down, and breathe out, curl up, and breathe in down, curling up, just trying to come to the tips of your shoulder blades, elbows stay wide, breathing out as you come up, so you're really getting some flexion into your upper backs, and scooping your center, keep connected through the inner thighs, into the pelvic floor, into the deep abdominals. So you curl up, scoop and curl up, breathe in down, going to do two more, breathe out, curl up, breathe in down, last time, breathe out, curl up, and breathe in, come down. Okay, good, now slide your leg closest to me, so I'm doing my right leg. So slide that right leg in and knee fold it. Okay, so you're in an extended leg on the left, anchor that leg down, knee fold that right leg, deep breath in. As you breathe out, you're going to come across to that bent leg and breathe in, return. And breathe out across, keep the elbows wide, so we're working the obliques, your pelvis and your hips are staying stable as you go across. And you lift and cross. Breathe in, return, breathe out across, breathe in, return. Scoop, scoop, scoop your center two more times. And across. Okay, now go across and hold it. Hold it here. Keep the elbows wide. Now that left leg that's extended on the floor, you're going to stay in this rotated position, lift that left leg, and lift. Just a couple of inches, not too high, up, down, so you're really working deep into the abdominals, working those obliques. Should be feeling it. 4 more times, and one, and in, breathe in, return, breathe out, lift, breathe in, return, lift, and return last time, and then uncurl, tap that foot down, slide it away, and slide the other one in. I've got the other side to do, knee fold that left leg, or right leg, whichever one you would do. Okay, deep breath in, breathe out across, breathe in, return, keep that knee fold, and across, and down, keep lengthening that opposite leg, that right leg's anchored down on the floor, keeping your pelvis and your hips stable, and across, and down, and across, and down, last two, and across, hold this next one, hold it here, keep the elbows wide, lift that extended leg off the floor, 1, 2, 3, scoop deep into your centre, 4, last 4, 4, 3, keep it across, 2, and 1, ooh, and then come down, look good as those, and then tap your foot down, and slide it away, and then just reach your arms away for a nice stretch away, and then raise the arms up, slide that right leg back in, and take hold of the top of your shin, elbows are wide. Okay, so from here you're still anchoring down on that left leg. Okay, now take hold of the back of your thigh, reach it up, bend it down, take hold of the shin, and bring it in, hug it in. Really deepen that flexion into your hip, and then take hold of the back of the thigh, straighten it up, bend it down, hold on to the top of the leg, bring it in a little bit closer, release it, take hold of the back of the thigh, reach it up, bend it down, hug it in, hug, 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 and then take it in. Now keep it straight, hold it there, curl up, point, flex, point. It's really important to keep this point and flex going for the ankle articulation. So keep moving those ankles all the time. Rotate round, rotate back the other way. Hold it here, stay curled up, let go of the leg, and then roll down. Keep the legs straight up, and the other one is anchored down on the floor. Okay, so we're going to do some leg swings. So you're going to turn the foot out slightly, turn the ankle out, turn the leg out slightly. Okay, so your arms are resting down on the floor. So we're going to take a deep breath in. You're going to take that leg across your midline. You're going to allow your pelvis to roll and rotate. So you have lifted on that hip. You breathe out, you come back to center, and you take a deep breath in. You're going to go out to the side. So now you're going to the inner thigh, but you're not going to move your pelvis on this one. This one's going to stay neutral. Breathe out, return it back to center. Breathe in, take it across, allow the pelvis to rotate slightly, or lift as you go over, just really roll it over. And breathe out center. Breathe in out to the side. Now scoop that tummy deep and keep your pelvis neutral. You really feel the inner thigh. And breathe out, return. And breathe in across your midline. And breathe out, return. And breathe in. Keep that left leg anchored down on the floor. Keep that left hip on the floor. And return last time across. Allow your pelvis to roll, allow your hips to lift, and come back. Last time out to the side, anchor that left leg down, come back to center, hug that leg back in again, hug it in nice and tight, hold it there for a moment, stretch it, bend it, stretch it, bend it. Okay, now curl up, so straighten the leg from here. Now really push that leg into your hand. If you struggle to come up, just lower and lift your leg a couple of times. So we're going to curl up and walk your hands up to your ankle or as far as you can go. Walk it back down again and roll all the way down. Okay, now from here, let go of your leg. And now if you can, you're going to keep both legs straight and you're going to swap them over. Little scissor legs. Take hold of the back of your thigh. Bend it in. And then take hold of the top of your shin. Hug it in for that hip flexor stretch. Anchor that right leg down. Take hold of the back of your thigh, stretch it up. Bend it down, hug it in. Take hold of the back of your thigh, straighten it. Remember, you're still anchoring this, really keep opening this front of your hip. Bend it, hug it in, take hold of the back of your thigh and stretch it up. Curl up this time and point and flex. Point and flex, point and flex, point and flex. And then rotation. Rotate round the other way. Hold it here, let go, uncurl, put your head down. Turn the foot out if you can. So you're a little bit rotated through the hip. So I shouldn't have said turn your foot out, I should say turn your leg out. Okay, so now from here you're going to take a deep breath in. You're going across your midline. Allow your pelvis to rotate. Breathe out, return. Breathe in, out to the side. So I can't go very far because my wall is in the way. But feel that inner thigh stretch. Bring it back to centre. Over to the right for me. And breathe out, return. Breathe in, out to the side. For that inner thigh, keep your pelvis neutral on this one. Don't allow your hip to follow. And come back and over to the right. Nice, strong, deep centre. Work through the abdominals to keep you stable. Out to the side. One more. Deep breath in as you go over to the right. Breathe out, centre. Last time, out. And come back to centre. Lovely. Okay, take hold of the back of your thigh again. Hug it in. Reach it up. Bend it down. Reach it up. Hold it up this time. Curl up. Hold on to the back of your thigh. Push the leg into the thigh. As you roll up, walk your hands up to your ankles and hold it here. Walk back, walk back, walk back, and hold it. Okay, now let go of your legs. Scissor the legs. Hug this right leg back into your chest. Curl up and lift that extended leg, my left leg off the floor. So this is your start position for a single leg stretch. So we're going to just change. And change. Breathe in. And breathe out. And breathe in. Hug it in. As you reach the other one away, open the front of the hip. And change. And change. 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 Couple more. Keep that curl up if you can. Working deep into your abdominals. Hug both knees into your chest. Uncurl. And stay here. So you're not in a double knee fold here. You're hugging your knees into your chest for your start position. So now bring your knees together, bring your feet together. Everything's connected. Raise the arms up to the ceiling and take them behind you. Deep breath in as you take them behind you. Now breathe out, circle them around and curl up to here. Breathe in, push the legs away. Breathe out, return them back to that knee fold. And breathe in, take the arms over your head. Breathe out, circle and reach the arms forwards. Breathe in, push the legs away. Breathe out, return. Breathe in, uncurl, take the arms over your head. And breathe out, circle and reach the arms. Breathe in, push away. Breathe out, return. Breathe in, come down. Last one, circle and curl up. Reach, reach, reach the arms. Lengthen the legs. Breathe in, come back in. I've lost my breathing. And then come back. Take the arms over your heads. Circle them back to your sides. Hug your knees into your chest. Take hold of the back of your thighs. Nod your head. Scoot your tummy. Up you come to sitting. And then we just swing round to sitting up. And then just lengthen your legs. Take them about mat width apart to here. And then bring your arms forward. Flex your feet. So you're going to take a deep breath in. Breathe out, nod your chin. Scoop your tummy, tuck. And come forward. Try not to lift the shoulders up. You're just stretching as far as you can. And return back up. And again, nod your chin. Scoop your tummy. Reaching forwards. Nice spine stretch forward. Really feel that stretch down the spine. If you've got your shoulders on your ears, you won't enjoy the stretch. You'll just feel tension in your neck and shoulders. We don't want that. Nod your chin. We're trying to get rid of that. Scoop your tummy. reaching forwards. Now if you can, hold onto your toes and just hold. If not, hold onto your shins, thighs, wherever you can reach. And just hold that stretch. And feel that right down my spine. My back's a little bit tight and I can feel that lovely stretch down my spine. Just breathe deep. And breathe out. And breathe in. And breathe out. Restart. Come back up. And stand, sit up nice and tall. Take the arms wide. Let's do a saw. So take a deep breath in. Round you go. Reach to the opposite side. And pulse. 1. And reach 2. And reach 3. And come back up over to the other side. We stretch across 1. Extend that left leg away as you're reaching across to the right. Really anchor down through the sit bones. And go across we go. We go reach across 1 and 2 and 3 and sit up tall and reach across 1 and 2 and 3 and last time either side. Rotate first and then lift up and over as you go 1 and 2. So notice I'm not bouncing up and down on that opposite side. And come back and rotate last time. 1 and 2 and 3 and then come back. And then bring your legs to frog's legs. If you want to sit cross-legged, you can. Depends on all your hip flexion and movement. If you want to just sit like this, if you want to sit on a cushion, rolled up down, do so for these ones as well. I should have said that at the beginning of the first ones, but do it now. Okay, so we're going to take the arms wide. This is just a little bit of stabilising the muscles down your spine, keeping your back and your spine nice and stable. So we're going to take a deep breath in, reach the arms up, and breathe out, take them wide. Over we go. So try not to shrug the shoulder as you go up, and return back to here. Deep breath in, breathe out. Deep breath in as you reach over, lift out of your waist, no shoulders, and come back. Arms up, one more on either side, reach away. Over you go. And back to center. Last time, arms up and down, and then just reaching over, and then come back. Lengthen your legs away. So I'm going to sit sideways on. Lengthen your legs away. You're going to roll all the way back down onto your mat. Slide one leg in, slide the other one, tuck them quite close towards you, ready for your spine curls, and make sure your feet are hip width apart. And just shoot down a little bit. I'm just worried I'll fall off the camera. Okay, so now your feet are tucked in, your arms are reaching down, your fingertips are reaching down towards your heels, your pelvis is neutral, shoulders are nice and open. We're going to take a deep breath in here. Breathe out, roll the pelvis, imprint the spine, lift your hips, lift your waist up. Just going as high as you can. Again, if your back's a little bit sore, don't go too high. Deep breath in, just as high as you're comfortable. Back of the ribs come down, back of the waist, back of the pelvis. Ready to go again. Draw your center in as you lift up your hips, lift up your waist, up, 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 and roll all the way back down again, all the way down. And again, just keep your spine moving, just go up and down, don't go too slow. You really just want to get some movement through your spine, let it get nice and mobile, and then roll your pelvis, lift your hips up. Lift your waist, knees are going forward, big toe, little toe are on the floor. And roll down. All the way back down to neutral. So I've got a delivery. And then rolling up. Up, up, up. Knees are going forward, not out to the side. Chin is up, don't let it rest onto your chest, and your fingertips are reaching towards your heels. Okay, on this next one, we're going to hold it up. So roll up. Up, 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 stay up in that spine curl, in that bridge position, really open through the front of the hips. Lift up your heels, press them down. So don't drop the heels, press down through the back of the legs. Really works into the hamstrings. And lift, and press, and lift, and press deep, strong center. Last one. Hold it here, keep your hips up, deep breath in. Breathe out, roll all the way back down, all the way back to neutral. And again, roll your pelvis, lift your hips up. So your feet are still hip width apart, so make sure they are. Okay, now you're just going to squeeze the thighs together. And release, keep the hips up, squeeze the thighs together. We haven't got a ball, so we're just doing it without. So you're squeezing the thighs, really works into the back of the legs, into the inner thighs, and squeeze, and release, and draw the inner thighs together 2 more times. And last one, you can really feel that one. Keep the hips up, deep breath in, breathe out, roll all the way down, and back to neutral. Lovely, and then bring your feet together, knees together, inner thighs together, and then take your arms wide out to the side for some hip rolls. Deep breath in. Shoulders stay nice and square. Over you go. Whichever side you like, reaching over. Keep your top foot on top of the bottom foot, so you're really reaching out to the top knee. You go, better stretch. And breathe out, return. Breathe in, over to the other side. Keep your shoulders square and reach that opposite arm away. So I'm going to the left, my right arm is reaching away, my shoulders haven't lifted. And come back to centre, and over we go. This is probably your favourite bit. And centre, and over, reach away, reach, reach, reach. That top knee away, and come back. And last time, over to the left. And centre, and one more, over, and centre. Lovely. Okay, let's roll over onto your side. So come into your side lying position. So you can either prop yourself up on your elbow like this, or you can have your head cushion and extend the arm. Either way, just make sure your elbow, that upper arm, is in line with your shoulder. Try not to have it on this diagonal, get right up or to here. So I'm in a nice straight line. Okay, so you're in a nice straight line, you're going to draw your knees in towards you into your, let's come into a right angle position. So you're right up into that right angle, you're not in your oyster shape, so your shins are sort of parallel to the mat if you've got one there. Okay, and then just make sure you're nice and stuck through the shoulders, through the hips, you're not rolling back. Okay, we're just going to lift that top leg up, the whole leg, knee, foot, stay in line, squeeze together, just gets the hip moving a little bit. Mobilising the hip, up and down, nice and easy. Just lifting up, down, down, up, down, just feel the hip. Just getting nice and warmed up. That's it, a couple more. And then bring the knees together. Take the feet back into your oyster position. So everything's nice and stuck still. You're still lengthening through this arm if you've got it straight. Try not to start to curl up and round and hug yourselves in. Okay, feet stay together. Lift the top knee up for oyster. 1, 2, 3. Squeeze the glutes. Don't let that top hip roll. 4, 5, 6. Squeeze into that glute. 7, 8, 9, and 10. Lift the feet up. Same again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Lower the feet, straighten the leg. Flex the foot up and down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Keep flexing out through the foot. 8, 9, 10. Point the foot, circle it. So staying really stable in the upper body. Try not to do any sort of seesawing or anything like that. And reverse it. 1. Your underneath leg is keeping you stable. 4 and 5. Flex the foot. Bring it forward. Point it, take it back. Just taking it slightly past the hip line to really open the front of the hip, but try not to arch into the back. Do a little bit of a, I don't know what the word is. I don't know. And come forwards and back. 2 more. Last one. And then keep it forward and then stretch the underneath leg forward as well. Heels together, toes are apart. Lift it up, flex it, squeeze together. Point, lift, squeeze together. Point, lift, squeeze the thighs, lift and squeeze, lift and squeeze. Lovely. Okay, let's swap ends. and then come to the other side to do the other leg, if we can remember the sequence. Okay, so get yourself into a nice straight line. Always start straight. You don't want to be on a diagonal to start with. You want your spine really lengthened, and that helps you to keep that upper body nice and stable. So you can either prop yourself up like this, or you can get your head cushion or whatever you've got to lie down. But just keeping that straight line. Hand down in front. So we're going to come up into the right angle position first. Shoulders nice and relaxed, but nice and stacked. So just going to get this hip nice and mobile. So go up, down, deep into your centre. So you're keeping really stable, really lengthened, not sunk into the floor. So I think we've got about 5 more to do. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Feet go back into oyster. We lift. Now really feel this glute muscle working and all around your hip. If you can't feel it, it's because you're taking your hip too far back. So you're letting everything move back and you're ducking forwards and back. You're swaying. So keep really stable and you'll feel this working better. Really strengthening around the hip. Deep into your centre. Last 2, I've lost count. And then come back. Lift your feet up. Let's do 10. 9. 8. Strong centre. 7. 6, keep lengthening. 5, 4, 3, feel it. 2 and 1, and then feet down. Take the top leg straight in line with your hip and flex your foot. Push out through the heel, and then you start to feel lengthened through out of your waist, down your spine. So really push out through the heel, up and down. 1, 2, nice and stable. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Point it, circle it. 1, 2, 3. Don't start to seesaw. Reverse it. 1. So that means you're not all floppy in your upper body. You've got to feel really lengthened in the upper body. Hold it here. Flex it. Forwards. As forward as you can go. Point it. Take it back. Open the front of the hip. Flex it forwards. Spine is staying stable. Flex it forwards. Point it back. Flex it forwards. Point it back. Last one, flex it forward. Just take it back halfway. Straighten the other leg underneath you. Heels are together, toes are apart. Point, lift. Squeeze the heels together. Point, lift. Squeeze the heels together. Point, lift. Squeeze, lift, and squeeze, lift, and squeeze, lift, squeeze together. I'm not sure if I left something out there, but I don't think so. Okay, right, let's swing the legs round and roll over onto your fronts. And then take your legs mat width apart. Heels are in, toes are out, and you're coming into this cobra position. Eye gaze is down, shoulders are down, and you're really lengthening out through your legs. Okay, so keep lengthen through the crown of your head. Try not to press too heavily into the floor. And we're just going to come into that cobra position. So we're going to take a deep breath in. Drop the shoulders, lengthen through the crown of the head. Come up as far as you can go. If you can straighten the arms, straighten the arms. So there's none of this. You're really lengthening out through your legs. Shoulder blades down. And you're getting quite a nice stretch in the front of the abdominals as well. You lower the elbows, you lower the chest, you come down. And you take a deep breath in, you go back up. So if you can only go to here, just go to here. Just try not to do this with your shoulders because that's taking away that extension. And you're really working to strengthen the muscles around the shoulder blades and underneath them. Stop using the tops of your shoulders. And then come back down again, lengthen through the crown of the head. And again, deep breath in. Up you come. And breathe out, come back down again. And 2 more, deep breath in. And breathing out. Really lengthen out through your legs as you come up. And last one. Up. And come back down again. Now just leave your arms where they are. If you've got a cushion, you can rest your head onto your cushion if you want, or your forehead. Or you can turn your head to the sides, up to you. I'm going to keep my head here so I don't sound too muffled. But it's quite good to stay in this position as well because I'm still lengthening out through the crown of the head, keeping those neck muscles nice and strong. So take a deep breath in, we're just going to do the legs. Breathe out, scoop your abdominals, raise one leg off the floor and come back down. And the other leg, so try and really stay stable in the pelvis as you lift the leg, and you're only lifting it as high as you don't lift the hip off the floor. Lower it down and lift and lower and lift and lower and lift. Stay with singles if you want. If you can do a double, we'll do a double. Deep breath in. Now breathe out as you lift. Scoop your, it's really important you engage your abdominals as you lift the legs because you want to protect that lower back. Breathe in, down. So I'm staying light in my hands. I'm not pressing into the upper body. There's no tension in my upper body. I'm just lengthening from the legs. So a lot of times you go all tight in the upper body as you raise the legs. Try and keep really stable. 2 more times. Up and down. Last time. Up and then come back down. Bring your feet together. Push yourselves up into 4-point kneeling. Bring your feet together, knees are apart. Sit back onto your heels and walk your hands away just to give a nice stretch. Get your nice stretch down your spine, reaching the fingertips. Try not to allow your forearms to rest on the mat and keep pressing your tailbone down towards your heels, stretching your spine. It was a lovely stretch. Just breathe deep, wide and full into your ribs and breathe out. And one more deep breath in. And then just breathe out. And then come back up into your 4-point kneeling position. Knees are packed to parallel, hip width apart. Lengthen through the crown of the head. Let's go back up into that cat stretch. So deep breath in. Up you come into your cat stretch. Deep breath. And breathe out, lengthen the tailbone away. Just come back to neutral, don't go into extension. And we go up and lengthen away. And again, deep breath in. Tail to head. Breathing out. And deep breath in. Now stay flexed. Sit back, stay flexed. Don't uncurl, come forward, stay flexed. You're still in your cat stretch and go back again. You're still flexed and you come forwards. And you go back and come forward, stay back this time. Drop the elbows down onto the mat, lift up your head, drop your shoulders, come forwards and then push up. So we go up into the cat stretch, you sit back, you drop the elbows, just lift up your head. Now just think of your nose drawing a line to come in line with your thumbs. And then you push up. You go up, tail to head. Sit back. Drop your elbows. Lift up your head, not too much. Nose is drawing a line towards your thumbs. And then you push up. Good. Lovely. Okay, this time you're going to slide the right leg away. You're in your neutral pelvis and spine position. Lengthen that leg away. Lift up the leg and reach the opposite arm away. A little bit of balance. Hold it here. Lower the leg, bring the hand back in, slide the leg in. Try not to do both at the same time. Follow me because I know you all go just shoot your leg up, shoot your arm up. You've got to keep really centered. So you slide the leg first. Keep nice and centered. Check your hips are level. Now draw your center in a little bit deeper. Lift the leg, lift the arm, and reach it away. Shoulders are down, isn't it? Those shoulders should not be on your ears. Hold it here. Everything's lengthening. Crown of the head's lengthening. Fingertips are lengthening. Toes are lengthening. And you're really centered and your hips haven't lifted. Lower the leg and come in. Let's do one more either side. Slide the leg first. Make sure you're centered before you lift the leg. Lift the arm. No, don't lift both arms, you'll have a job with that. Lift the arm, keep reaching, hold it, nice and stable. Lower the hand, slide the leg in. Last time, slide the leg, keep it there for a moment. Check your hips. Lift the leg, lift the arm, opposite arm, and reach. Really get those shoulder blades down, reaching your fingertip, you really lengthen through the leg, lengthen through the arm, lower the leg, slide it in, and come back, and then curl your toes under. Stay there for a moment. You're going to curl your toes under, and then you're going to sit back onto your heels. You'll get deeper toe flexion. It's not the most comfortable, but you can really feel the toes flexing. Reach your fingertips away, keep pressing back, flexing into your toes. Come forwards, hands back under your shoulders, uncurl your toes, and hold it there. Curl your toes under one more time. Lift up your hips this time, up into your pike position. You're right up onto your toes. Lower one heel down and raise the other heel a bit more for a little bit of walking. And change, marching feet. And change. And change. Change, really stretch down the back of the calves to the back of the legs as you press the heel down. Press both heels down. Walk your hands back to your feet, keeping your legs as straight as possible. Just hang there for a moment. Let your head relax. Bend your knees and then roll yourselves up to standing up nice and tall. And come back to center. Lovely. Okay, take a deep breath in. Raise the heels, raise the arms. And down. A little bit more with the arms. Up, up, up. And down. Keep your big toe, little toe on the floor. And one more all the way up. Hold it here. Circle the arms. And bring the arms down. Deep breath in. Take the arms up. Lift up the head. Lift up the chest into an extended spine. And come down. And one more. Deep breath in. And breathe out. And then roll your shoulders back. Press your arms down by your side. Take a deep breath in. And breathing out. Well done, everybody. Thank you so much. Hope you're doing these. Hope you're enjoying them. Love your feedback. So please always send me a message if you've done them, because I like to think I'm not just talking into a camera to myself. So I'm hoping you're benefiting from them. I know it's not easy. I know it's not ideal, but it's the best we can do at the moment. So please, feedback is lovely to have. Thank you. Okay, have a lovely day. Bye.